So we got 42 Dugg and we got Offset. If you haven't hit that notification bell or that like button, make sure that you do if you enjoy the content. So I don't know if y'all remember a situation that happened like in 2020 where it seemed like, Offset was getting jumped by a group of people and they were saying it was Lil Baby's crew. And I think, this whole situation stemmed from this because this was 2020 and I think this 42 Dugg whole situation happened in 2019. So I guess this whole situation started up again because Wack100, he ended up going on his podcast and he ended up making it seem like, 42 Dugg got his money he took from Offset. So I guess 42 Dugg ended up responding to that on IG Live with a couple of his, people. And he basically saying that that situation never happened where Offset actually taking his money, taking his chain. He said ain't nothing really happened. He was by himself. And he didn't really bring up, the get hit part or anything like that.
My kids ain't never went in my pocket. Them niggas paid us to get off their I was there.
So as you can see, the dude in the background was basically saying I was there, and the whole time 42 Dugg was saying, he was by himself. So I don't know if he really meant like, he just had a couple people. It wasn't a lot of people, and Offset had a group of people, Wack100 had a group of people. So I guess that's where he was coming from. But then later on, that's when Offset and Wack100 end up texting each other and basically saying, Offset ended up saying he was lying. Wack100 said I'm about to fry him on no jumper. He gonna let everybody know what's going on, and that's pretty much what Wack100 ended up doing. He ended up going in detail about the situation. He ended up saying they was at QC Studios and basically they was both shooting dice. They was both going back and forth. 42 Dugg and Offset, they was taking each other money, and then it got to a point where 42 Dugg was winning. He went on like a little streak, and it was basically Offset time, but he was supposed to let him go so he can get a chance to get his money back. 42 Dugg got his money and tried to leave the whole situation, and then that's when Offset ended up going behind him, ended up grabbing his pocket. So he was like he wasn't sure if he was trying to take his money or what, but he grabbed his pocket, turned him around, and then he ended up hitting 42 Dugg. And pretty much after that, Wack100 said he gave 42 Dugg a chance to fight back and do what he gotta do, and he said he didn't do anything. He waited 5 seconds, so he ended up breaking the whole situation up so nothing could actually happen.
Offset walks right up and Dugg's walking away from him, grabs his left pocket, his money bulging out of it. He didn't take the money out of his pocket, right? I don't know if he was attempting to take it or he was just trying to turn him around or what it was. Nevertheless, Dugg ends up turning around. When he turned around, Offset foul.
In the face.
Right in the face. I give it to 5 count.
What?
No reaction from Dugg. If y'all gonna get down, y'all gonna get down.
So pretty much Wack100 was trying to explain that 42 Dugg was trying to make it seem like, he was by himself, he had all his jewelry and all his money when he walked out. They was basically trying to take it and he walked out, with no problems. And he was saying it was never the case. They was never gonna try to do that. It was a QC studio situation. It wasn't nothing like that. They both had money. It was just, a situation he felt some type of way after that. And that's why he tried to go on no jumper to clear the situation up again. But y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about this situation between 42 Dugg and Offset, who you think was right in the situation, and do you think this was the whole situation that started, the beef between Offset and Lil Baby? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.